Stakeholders in the Nigerian's maritime sector have reaffirmed the importance of the industry as critical driver of national prosperity, trade facilitation, and global competitiveness. They made this known in Lagos at the launch of a book titled The Lion of the Port Corridor. A Strategy is Everything, a memoir by a former port manager of the Tin Can Island Port Complex, Chief Sylvester Egede of the Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA). The Nigerian speakers at the event commended the author of documenting a career defined by resilience, adaptability, and dedicated service. Reviewing the book, the former NPA General Manager, Captain Ebubeogu Iheanacho, said the publication captures decades of institutional memory, sacrifice, and strategic evolution within Nigerian port system. Captain Iheanacho noted that the author's career and a remarkable span in several critical transitions at the NPA, including the service port era, the port reform downsizing that reduced the workforce from about 16,000 to 4,000, and the concession regime that redefined the NPA's role as a landlord authority. And according to him, Egede not only survived these reforms but emerged as a change agent in the history of the Nigerian Ports Authority. The author, a former port manager of Tin Can Island Port Complex (NPA), Chief Sylvester Egede, recounted how he deployed a strategic thinking to resolve the gridlock that plagued the port access corridor for about 12 years, despite the efforts of several federal government committees.
It was the appropriate time. The lion of the port corridor roared, and the Tin Can Maritime corridor disappeared. Can we give him a round of applause? In all this, he survived and has called us here to assert that he is the lion of the port corridor. What therefore constitutes his conduct, character, and capacity that molded him into what we see today as the lion of the port corridor.
The lion of the port is a strategy that works, and it practicalizes and make it workable. And if you go through that book, you will find out that it's a very, very good material for every citizen of this country to go through and to read. And you can, if you look at that book very well, you will find out that he has solved so many problems within the port, and it is something that every Nigerian should key into in order for improvement of the port, most especially.
From this book, you have to be able to learn resilience, perseverance, and also knowledge. By him starting with a humble beginning, and for him to be able to quell what he actually did was to clear the dreadlock, that was a problem at the port, so that the port will have an easy corridor. So in his book he captured that, and that is why the book is the lion of the corridor, of the port corridor.
I was a very focused person. Because of my background, I came from a very humble background, and I had so much integrity, which of course I wanted to protect. And I wanted to put it out there that you can succeed even without having godfathers in the industry where you work. Coupled with the fact that there was a gridlock which I cleared, that made me actually to say, let me put this to history, because it is only the book that can tell my story. Now I have retired from Nigerian Ports Authority. If I look back, it's only the book that can make me have a reminiscence of what actually transpired, and also to send it out there that for you to succeed, you must be focused, you must be competent, you must have that capacity. The 4 C's: competence, capacity, and courage, and also have faith in God.
He's actually the lion. He's a lion is strong, is firm, is patient, is hardworking, and above all, his integrity matters a lot to him, which made him to scale through all the struggle out there, especially in the industry he was before he retired. We thank God for his life, and we thank God for the grace he gave him